My name is Andy Brazel. My parents' names are Mike and Gail Brazel. My dad's parents are Clinton Brazel, and the grandmother that I knew, because my dad lost his mother, his birth mother, when he was a teenager, is named Delma. My mom's parents are Dale and Emma Roberts. Clinton, my dad's dad, was a preacher in the churches in Canada for his whole life. His wife, Delma, was a dorm mom at Abilene Christian. They married later after he discovered her, and they lived a wonderful life together. My grandpa Roberts, Dale, was an elder in the church in Norman, Oklahoma for years, and his wife Emma taught Bible classes for little kids for years and years and years. They poured their lives into my parents' lives. And my dad was a preacher and still is a preacher and has been my whole life. My mom is a Bible class teacher and has modeled, they all have modeled for me incredible homes. I know that's not the story for everyone, but both of my sets, my parents and their grandparents have stayed together to model just remarkable lives and a remarkable history, lineage of discipleship and service. And what I did to ensure all of that fed into me was absolutely nothing. I deserve none of that. I merit none of that. I was born into that, and because of that, I am incredibly, incredibly fortunate. It has nothing to do with my quality, my work ethic, my intellect. None of it. I am the product of those relationships and those examples, and I don't deserve any of it. The Hebrew author tells a story of our Redeemer. He lays out the story of Christ, the Christology, and paints a picture of a remarkable, remarkable leader. And in chapter 4, in verse 14, he spends some time here talking about who we are because of him. Therefore, since we have this great high priest who is described to be not only the one who came from the throne room of heaven, but also the one who is our mediator between heaven and earth. He is the high priest, and he is the sacrifice which will cleanse our iniquities. Therefore, since we have a great high priest who has gone through the heavens, Jesus, the Son of God, let us hold firmly to the faith we profess. For we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just like us. This circles back to what we deserve. Let us then approach the throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help him in our time of need. I, Andy Brazel, can walk into the throne room of God with my head held high and my chest puffed out because I deserve it, because I'm redeemed. It has nothing to do with me and my effort and my talent and my intellect. It has everything to do with the one who purchased it for me. It's described slightly differently over in Romans chapter 8. Because those, this is verse 14, because those who are led by the Spirit of God are sons of God. For you did not receive a spirit that makes you a slave again to fear, but you received the spirit of sonship. And by him we cry, Abba, Father, a term of endearment and a title of Father. The Spirit himself testifies with our spirit that we are children, God's children. Now, if we are children, then we are heirs of God and co-heirs with Christ, if indeed we share in His sufferings, in order that we may also share in His glory. I am a co-heir with Christ. He is my brother because I deserve it, because He says I do. And we wear that. You own that. That describes you because of what happened in this story of redemption. I am redeemed, no longer to linger charmed by the delights of the world. Things that are higher and nobler have caught my eye. And I'm different now because of it. I don't wear my name, I wear His name. I don't wear my faults, I wear His purity and cleanliness. I and we are redeemed.